I don't know how it started. I don't know if I'll ever be able to explain it. I found an old piece of paper among books in the basement. Words scribbled in black ink. Names that shouldn't be spoken. It said, "To summon the key," with a twisted psalm without a number. I burned it, or at least I thought I did. The ashes smelled of iron and sea. The next morning, while washing the dishes, I heard the first knock. 2 sharp knocks from the wall facing the hallway. I went to touch it. There was no one there. I thought of neighbors, of pipes, but then the video call came. It was my cousin. We were talking about nonsense, about the fridge dripping. Suddenly, the screen filled with static. "Can you hear me?" she said, and I saw something behind her head. The light flickered, as if someone had touched it. She coughed 3 times exactly, like a set rhythm, and I felt something at the back of my neck that wasn't mine, a cold wire brushing my skin. Then, the knock came again, from my wall, and at the same time, from the wall of her room. It wasn't coincidence, it wasn't synchronicity, it was a response. The following days were worse. Objects changing places, perfumes appearing and disappearing, voices between whisper and ancient echo. Friends would come over and cough for no reason. Nothing stopped the coughing, neither fresh air, nor pills, nor flowers. And worst of all, the feeling that it was inside my thoughts. I dreamed of distorted biblical passages, harps creaking like boards, an ark from which shadow flowed instead of light. I tried to rationalize it. I went to doctors, set up recorders and high-sensitivity cameras. On the recordings, empty walls, my hand passing by, and then a ripple in the air, muffled knocks. In the audio, a low hum and a whisper that was not human. A word that slipped between consonants like knives. Investigating the burnt phrase, there were no answers on the internet. But in an old library, I found a handwritten sermon with a marginal note, "The key that passes through flesh and names." The ritual didn't ask for blood. It asked for memories. With each memory I recalled, the passage widened. Every time it did, the coughing around me grew more insistent, as if the physical world were trying to expel something that didn't want to be remembered. I discovered the cruelest rule. The spirit traveled in the image. I made a video call to someone in another country. Halfway through the conversation, their lamp failed. On the frozen screen, I saw a shadow over their shoulder. The next day, nightmare, sore throat, persistent cough. I tried counter rituals, holy water, litany, happy movies. Nothing. The stains on the wall seemed to mock my prayers. The breaking point, I woke up with something on my forehead. A straight line, hot, as if a letter had been imprinted. No pain, only certainty. A new name was in play. I went to an old parish priest. He was not surprised. There are ancient practices that twist the Bible, doors that neither faith nor fear can close. Don't try to force it out. Some doors only grow debt with answers. He gave me a sealed scroll. I read the scroll in front of the camera, alone, trying to trap it in its game. The screen flickered. The knock on the wall was stronger than ever, a rhythm that spelled my name in knocks. And then the cough. 3, 2, 1. Finally, a whisper. "You took the key, but left the lock." Now I write this as a different trace. If you ever receive a video call where the light grows damp, if people start coughing for no reason, cut the camera, but don't turn off the light. Don't look in the mirror. Don't open drawers of memories you didn't know you had. And if you find a text with twisted biblical quotes, don't burn it alone. Not all ashes go with the wind. Sometimes, when the city sleeps, I feel a soft knock from the heart of the paper, and on my phone screen, A video call with no number. I look at it. I don't answer. The screen lights up for a second, someone coughs, and my phone stops working for exactly 1 minute. The only thing I know, some doors don't ask to be opened. They beg you to remember for them. And when you do, the world begins to cough.